ירושלים, עיר הבירה היפה בעולם. העבר המפואר נמצא בכל פינה, המגדלים, האבנים, הכיפות. אבל מה עם האנשים השקופים שחיים בה? בסמטאות וברחובות, האנשים שעושים את הקסם של ירושלים.
You can be the official ambassador of Mea Shearim?
Chaz v'sholem. No, I told you, I'm a private person. This right here is like irking my nerves, but this is for like Kedusha, so it's fine. My name is Ariel Yaniv Ha'or Paine. Oh, I had a wonderful childhood. My father, he was a police officer for 17 years, then a school board trustee, then he became the mayor of the city. So I asked my father, why are we Christian? He said, we're Christian because the man that owned your grandfather's father was a Christian. So then you have to make a decision within yourself. Is this something I'm going to pass on to my family? I decided no. But then I started reading the Quran in depth and the Hadith. You're like, okay, where do I go now? And then, you know, Shia, Sunni, whose side do you need to be on? After this is over with, this thought process, it's like, okay, well, what is left? The bare bones, like when you boil everything down, what's left in the bottom of the pot is Judaism. I said, okay, this is the way that I need to go. Went through a conversion process. I mean, first thing, you gotta come to a realization. And that realization is language, culture, and custom. You can't fake it. You can't attach yourself to it. You gotta do the work. You gotta learn it. You gotta be in it. My family is from Teman. They're my Chachamim, Shochet, warrior scholars. The mental defense, the spiritual defense, the physical self-defense. I learned all that from them. And a byproduct of that is how to make a delicious cup of coffee. This is my neighborhood, Mea Shearim. This is my love. Life is very simple here. There's this beautiful sense of community. I'm a tribalist by nature. This is my claim. Ani Haredi, they're Haredi. Even look, the way that we get our news, that we learn. There's a guy that drives around and gives the news. That's why I love living here. So there's just a couple places I'm gonna show you guys, so come through. So this is our regular bookstore. This is a Yemenite bookstore. The most important book out of here is just the Chumash. The Chumash is the most important.
מה הסיפור עם זה?
What is it? Yeah, the misbachat. The concept of the misbachat and of concentration, which is hitbo the Jew, principality Jewish concept.
As I was listening about that, it's not about what it is, it's what it does for him. Why are we categorizing things? He's the same thing. He doesn't look at anybody as you're this only.
What's your shirt say? Pray for clarity.
Pray for clarity.
When you stand here in any given time, you see a little bit of everybody. And it always comes to like this busy, like sweeping intersection, right? And then it just comes back to a lull. It's like the heart. And you know, it's nice to be somewhere where it's, I guess you would say in Yiddish, heimisha, somewhere where it's homey, where people know you, where people know you on first name basis and people feed you, and that's why I love it. There's a massive Yemenite Chacham that used to live in this apartment right here. This is another Yemenite Beit Knesset. I forgot the name of the mole that's there. Here's our local spice shop right around the corner. So this is Devar Yerushalayim, this is the yeshiva I went to. I learned here for a collective of about 2 years. Before and after my conversion, I was here. And just me existing here, I matured spiritually. I got to a point here to where like my hitbo dedut, I wanted to sound like gimmicky or spooky, but I just like felt like shalem, like complete. And understanding that things are just things, they're tools. Everything's a tool for Kedusha. And speaking of tools, I'm gonna take you guys up into where I spend my time when I do have time to relax and show you my favorite tool. This was the tree that I would borrow wood from because it's pine. Pine has natural oil in it. So I cut it open, I set my torch up, I got my cooking fire and I got my regular fire. And I would just like hang out here. This is the tool that I use. It's called the kaf, but this is actually a tool for maintaining the distance of a flock. ricochet, and we got it. My mom is not so much a fan of my life choices, and she's not a fan of Judaism as a whole. My sister as well. To be honest, I don't know how to articulate it, and I really don't care, because their problem is their problem, and their problem shouldn't be my progression in having a loving relationship with God. Because a lot of people don't understand that even though a person converts to Judaism, there is something that is owed to the parents and the family of the convert, and that's gratitude. Because if it wasn't for how they raised me, I would not have the honor of living in this land, to be part of the world that is Torah. I'm never going to take that away from them, ever.